of our 5-game extravaganza this afternoon and evening. The Spurs and Rockets getting ready to go at it here in Houston, Texas. Yeah, they're all decorated and ready to go. Why not? It's time to be festive here the holiday season. The cheerleaders rocking their Sen outfits as well as we take no. And Howard the rebound as the Rockets look to push. Harden all the way in. He can't finish and final during these broadcasts, but Jason Phillips not obliging in this case. Harden, a little pick and roll with Capella, the lob to Howard, and that's some beautiful. Beverly, the lob inside, a little too strong. Out to Ariza. On a three. Lawson in there with Harden right now, but we'll get some time without him, so he has more control of the offense. Ariza with the shot clock waning, able to hit. Nice poise from the vet.
Off the floor, but he's a very effective post-up player.
Harden goes around Leonard, and it sets up Jones. The pass knocked away by Leonard, but sprung right back to Harden. Whoa, what a dish, and Capella wasn't quite ready for it. Ginobili, the nifty tap to set up the break. Open, Mills will give it up to Leonard. You bet. On a three.
They're not getting stops. They're taking the ball out of bounds. Their defensive rebounding numbers are down also. So that's why Harden's not getting the good three-point looks.
Aldridge, a third try, and that one's the chunk. Nearly turn it over.
Very lucky.
Lawson jetting ahead. Good movement to Terry. Truth on a three.
The 4 in favor of the Houston Rockets, led by Terrence Jones.
Here's Lawson off the bench and in for 2. 5, but Lawson alone.
Boris Diaw, the only person on the Spur bench to score so far. As
Simmons falls, Brewers alone. A 3 is good. It'll be a long 2 for Corey Brewer, but they will take a look at it. Down the other way, Ginobili with a Euro step that puts can't finish on the dish from Terry, and it ends up with West. Mills the lob, Simmons gorgeous touch pass to a. It's a bad shot. You don't decide for yourself. Get to the point where I have to tell you. Harden with 4 to shoot, stolen by Leonard. Leonard in the open floor to the rim.
Danny Green did a good job fighting over the top, and again, that's where the length. Green and Kawhi Leonard have good length. They can bother James Harden's shots a little bit. You don't stop them, but you can make them work.
Parker gives it up. Duncan, a beautiful slide inside.
JB, I always call him John Blair. That's what his father called him.
Aldridge lobs it in. Leonard trying to work Ariza with a shot clock waning, and Leonard shows off.
He's really done a good job.
Parker has his pass knocked away, and Howard will grab it and lead the break. Harden ahead of the field on the finish, and James for Kawhi Leonard. 3 straight turnovers for the Spurs.
He heard us talking about filling up the stat sheet, so he had to get that one column right.
That's right, and Howard.
As long as he makes a strong move, that was a strong fundamental move.
Here's Brewer. 8 to shoot, a touch for Howard. Shot clock down to 4. Howard on Duncan, trying to muscle him to the hook with a left. Spurs have turned it over those 4 times in their last 5 possessions. The other possession was an air ball. Aldridge, patient, and with good reason.
Defender Kawhi Leonard on to the best scoring attack guard in the league.
Ginobili missed the bunny. Here's Harden attacking all the way in, and the finish.
Houston's taking control of the game here with their defense and aggressive offense. Resembles the first quarter. The odd quarters have belonged to the Rockets.
Here's Diaw. He's liked this matchup all day in the post against Jones. Leonard the length to extend. Way off.
I'm really surprised James Harden gave that up. Got to attack Boris Diaw or shoot the 3.
Good movement to West. Sneaks it in beautifully to Diaw, who flips it up and in after he shouldered his way free.
Young guy on the bench. Kawhi Leonard back on the floor for Simmons.
Lawson finds Jones. Trying to go around Diaw. That was too easy.
It was, but again, Terrence Jones has been scoring. He gave the...
Duncan. He has 6. Here's Aldridge going to work on Jones. The double comes. Aldridge fights through it.
He's an excellent defender. Ariza's a really good defender. Dwight Howard is a great defender. They have a lot of people who are good defensively as the best defender in the league. Do I come back with my guys, or do I milk the bench? Surprisingly, he's leaving Capella in the game.
Parker switched up on Howard. Duncan wants it on the block. He's got Harden on. Duncan trying to take it to him, and he does.
Unbelievable. Didn't make the easy one, he makes the tough one in traffic.
9-0 run, 1-point game. Harden finds Howard rolling to the rim. 7-point game. Duncan wants it. Duncan to the rim and the finish.
They're not overly impressive, but when it matters, he still has the ability to step up.
9 points for Tim Duncan, 7 rebounds as well. 5-point game. Harden on a three.
Have enough pressure, he knocked down the three.
First three of the game for Harden, he has 17 points. Leonard finds Duncan shuffling inside and finishing yet again.
He knocked down the three.
First three of the game for Harden, he has 17 points. Leonard finds Duncan shuffling inside and finishing yet again. Switched up on Duncan.
Why Leonard will not let Harden get the ball.
Now Duncan switched on Harden, 4 to shoot. Harden will fire and hit.
When you needed him, as you called it, only his second three. They couldn't have come at a better time. They're giving up layups on the other end. 2 Duncan layups, and now a Ginobili layup.
20 points in the game for Harden, 18 and a half, and now the Spurs will go back to the Haka strategy after back-to-back threes. Spurs have won at least 50 games, 16 straight years, but 4-6 all-time on Christmas as Parker too strong. Duncan on the follow, and the offense has been exclusively Tim Duncan here in the fourth. And once again,
for a couple of gray beards.
Yeah. And the strategy pays off there. Parker can't cash in on the other end, and Houston controls the rebound. Spurs still have a chance to foul Howard, and they do. You can do it up until under that 2-minute mark. Strategy was employed by San Antonio. Mix in a couple of Harden threes in there, though. Ginobili leaves it. Duncan unable to hit, but Aldridge there on the follow. It's a 5-point game. And did they get the foul in time? I'm not sure. Second half. Leonard went for the steal. Harden gets blocked from behind. An excellent defensive play by Leonard, but then a poor outlet pass by Tim Duncan, and Terry is fouled.
And a poor foul by Manu Ginobili.
Here's Ginobili. This basketball is like a hot potato, this possession. Batted around, all over it goes. No control. Can Leonard hit? Yes! Wow. On the roll. Gets it back. With Capella in his face. Leonard will pop. Halfway down and it rolled off. Clock. They'll need a stop and then a slim margin for error. Harden the drive. Harden all the way in, left it short, and now San Antonio will take a timeout. The others on the floor for San Antonio. Here's Parker. Waiting for Aldridge. Time is wasted.
Yeah, that's not what they want.
Spurs have to hurry. Leonard will heave. No. Clock winding. Leonard across his body, and that will do it. The Houston Rockets end the Spurs 7-game winning streak. 88-84 the final.
And fittingly, they do it with defense.